In a recent dialogue, Kathryn Hahn revealed her perspective on how Agatha Harkness could seamlessly weave into a future Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, film. Agatha Harkness, one of the distinctive figures brought into the MCU's vast tapestry via a Disney Plus series, is part of a growing ensemble making this transition. Slowly but inevitably, characters like Iman Vellani's Ms. Marvel are stepping beyond the confines of television into the expansive world of Marvel films. With Hahn's portrayal of Agatha in WandaVision earning a fervent following and her character now receiving a dedicated series titled Agatha All Along, anticipation grows among fans who are eagerly awaiting her debut on the silver screen. Kathryn Hahn on Agatha's movie potential. During a live recording of the Happy Sad Confused podcast at New York City's 92nd Street Y in September, Kathryn Hahn discussed the possibility of Agatha Harkness appearing in an MCU movie. Josh Horwitz asked Hahn about how she sees Agatha fitting into teams from the movie side of the MCU, mentioning Agatha's role as a governess for Reed Richards and Sue Storm's son Franklin in the comics. Hahn talked about the potential of bringing more experienced witches rooted to the earth into an MCU movie, as opposed to the untrained Wanda Maximoff who has been the only witch in the MCU so far. I keep thinking about witches, and this is the first time an old school, learned witch that learned from their mother's covens their grandmother's covens, these are the first witches that are, rooted to the earth. You know, the Scarlet Witches is so untrained. She's born with this incredible chaos and magic. She expressed that she believes the witches are a really great way in anywhere, and that her introduction to the MCU as Agatha felt like she was coming in through, a side door. I think the witches are a really great way in anywhere. And I also that's why, when it was a witch that I was proposed to enter the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I was like, it really felt wicked stepsister why, like we were getting away with something, coming in through, a side door. We were like, don't mind me, because it really did feel like, when is someone gonna pull the plug? Ultimately, she believes there would be a lot of potential fun in incorporating Agatha and her coven of witches from Agatha All Along into any group of MCU characters. But I do think that would be a lot of potential fun in just dropping a witch into any grouping. How could Agatha be in a Marvel movie? The Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, is expanding to better reflect the way characters are used in the comics. Even if a character doesn't have their own solo project, they can still appear in another character's story, thanks to the shared universe. In an interview, Hahn and Horwitz discussed how Agatha, who has appeared prominently in around 160 issues, has made her way around Earth 616. She spent time as Franklin Storm's governess, trained Wanda Maximoff, was killed by her, and then eventually resurrected. Agatha has made appearances in comics like Fantastic Four, Avengers, Avengers West Coast, Alpha Flight, and Wonder Man, sometimes as a central or supporting character, other times in brief cameos. In the MCU, she could easily take on a similar role. It's not uncommon for a character leading their own series or film to pop up in another, take Matt Murdock, for example. If a storyline calls for a witch, Agatha would be an exciting addition. One of the most fitting places for her return would be in the much-anticipated Scarlet Witch movie. If Agatha All Along brings back Elizabeth Olsen's character Wanda from the dead, as rumored, it would make sense for the Wanda-Agatha connection to continue in the movies. Agatha All Along is currently airing on Disney Plus, with new episodes premiering every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time.